What is going on, gym vlog? We are back at home gym for just a good old-fashioned lifting video. The last couple ones have been some sort of a holiday or, meet or something like that. Just haven't had a solid, good, just lifting video in a while. So that's what we're going to do today. Today is pretty much anything besides lower body because I came in yesterday and absolutely thrashed my quads and glutes. Pause. Very good movement. Got a excellent leg pump, so happy about that. But that means they are off the menu for today. Boo-hoo, right? Now I gotta hit some upper body. Like, what? Ain't nobody wanna do that? I do. Going back to the heavy benching, heavy like touch and go benching training. I would like to get maybe like 335 in the near future. I think that would be pretty sick. So what I remember working best when I was doing my little stint to get to 315 in a couple of months, what I think worked best was frequency, so bench frequency, benching 3, maybe even 4 times a week, and even adding extra bench sessions on like lower body. And I'm not doing lower body, I'm doing heavy weighted dips and heavy weighted pull-ups and heavy tricep accessory movements like JM press. So all of those supplementary muscles that are going to help build a monster bench, would like to get those back up to where they were, when I was peaking for meet and stuff like that, and everything like that. But recently, it's just kind of been holidays. I got some time off before I start work, about like a month and a half. So I'm gonna try to have some fun, but also I have plenty of time to lift and be pretty consistent with my progress, so gonna give that a go. But yeah, like I said, today is just gonna be a plethora, a whirlwind even, of upper body movements, some heavy stuff, but been trying to be overall, and before, I'm gonna preface this by saying I made this decision like a week ago before the new year, so no, this is not a New Year's resolution, okay? I just wanted, okay, to be a little bit more, I guess, like, conscious about my cardiovascular health. So I am doing nothing crazy. Until I can start, like, biking again, because that would be really fun, I'm just doing 30 minutes of Stairmaster whenever I come to the gym, and I usually split it up 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after to make it a little less agonizing. So, probably won't record at least the warm-up session. That's stupid, but maybe at the end I'll do kind of my outro on the stairs. We'll see. We shall see. It's kind of cold, not that cold out. I got a lot of layers on. We'll see those get taken off if you guys are lucky enough. And in this shaker cup here, I have, I don't know, like 5/8 of a scoop of the best pre-workout formula on the planet, Transparent Labs Bulk pre-workout. Yeah, just kind of been eating. I'm not even going to say how I've been eating. I've just been eating, because it's highly variable throughout the past couple of weeks, but hopefully to get some more consistency here soon. But what the hell, don't have to weigh in for anything, but I also don't want to get too watery. So this is a pretty long intro, so I doubt half of you guys will even make it to the lifting video before you get bored and click off this video. But if you're still here, then you're in for a treat, because we're about to get lifting. See you guys in there. Okay, so after 15 minutes on the Stairmaster and a little bit of just some generic warming up my joints, pull-ups, some of these with a PVC pipe, rolling up my back, I feel it is now appropriate to start doing specific warm-ups for the first exercise, which today is going to be weighted dips. Now I'm conflicted on whether or not I want to do like 3 sets to like 10 or 12, still very heavy, but to grueling failure or just shy of failure, or if I want to do something crazy like 8 or 9 sets of 5, even heavier, not really planning on failing until the last couple sets. We'll start seeing how I feel. Yeah. Ugh. So we go in here, see how much weight we feel like adding today. With like a plate and a half, 70 pounds or something like that. See how many we can get. I think I'm leaning more towards like 8 sets of 5, like heavy. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, we've shed one of the layers. Still got this nice thermal tee on. One more surprise in between this and my skin, which you guys might see later. We're gonna go ahead and add 25 pounds. See how that feels. Feeling very good, feeling a very strong stretch, a very strong contraction to go along with that. Yeah, next set, we'll try a plate. Now getting up is the hardest part. I should be good with a plate, but once we get heavier, I'll probably get a stool or something where I can kind of lower myself down onto. Ugh. There we go. Ooh. 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 Yep, feels good. A tip I would give on these, it can get very easy to want to puff out your chest and kind of go like this on your dips. I feel like it's good for like isolating the triceps. If you're going heavy, you're really going to want to tuck your pelvis in, contract your abdomen, and you're really going to want to feel it all going through your entire girdle, not just nice and up and pretty in your triceps. This is not the movement to do that. There's other things for that. Yeah, let me get a better angle. We'll figure something out. All right, we're gonna try our first set with a plate and a 25. The other benefit of getting a bench is you can kind of lay the weights on it as you're putting them on, release, get some more slack out of them. Ugh. All right, that was 5. 4 might be more conservative for more sets, but we're just gonna keep cranking through these. I might have to hit the bathroom first. That is a good weight and a good rep scheme right there. I could probably get 2 more if I really pushed it. So 2 reps are shy of failure, but heavy weight, relatively. I think it's good. High volume, high load, low intensity. Let's do 4 and 5. Yes. Yep, that's 4 and 5. Take a little bit larger breather than what we had in between those two. And we'll do 6, 7. I gotta get up here. Okay, we have one more set, and the reps are starting to get a little questionable. That is a very good indicator that we selected the right weight and reps. After a while, you start kind of just having an eye for yourself and what will be good. Last set, we'll get 5 on this one because it's the last set. Notice how I didn't say we're gonna try to get 5. I said we're just gonna get 5. That's a wrap for those. Let's shed this weight and drop set. The fatigue curve on something like dips is very quick. It'll exponentially spike. All right, say we're done with those. We need another good, strong upper body movement. Ooh, what to choose, what to choose. Maybe some sort of row, and maybe another chest press after. We'll see. All right, got some basic cable rows. It's like underhand, close mag grip attach. It was already on here. I didn't feel like picking one out. Ugh. Nice. What do we think? I think this thermal shirt has a finite lifespan. I think we may see the end of it before this video ends. Maybe even before this exercise is over with. Yep. New favorite water bottle. Thank you, Emma. Oh, goodness. You're just seeing Okay, that's good for that. Cut the music off. It's kind of quiet in here now. Something a little upbeat. Okay, that works. This thermal's got me feeling some type of way. Remember, if it's not a compression shirt, it can be. Just try a little harder. Yeah, triceps have already gotten fatigued, primarily from the dips. You got a little something extra from that machine chest press. Right now, we're just putting the nail in the coffin of a good pump right now. Might do a couple sets of biceps just to fill out the arm before we hit the posing room. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna hit the posing room, J-Bed lifts. Of course I'm gonna hit the posing room. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, I never turn it on when I'm walking. It's kind of fun. Go into the posing room. Good and empty for J-Bad. Feeling a little primate-like. Kind of like maybe a lowland gorilla or ape of sorts. See the back we're working with. I think we're in a good lighting spot. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Seems pretty good to me. Definitely very, I'll say full, because the diet has not been very clean, so definitely have some extra glycogen to play around with, but I say we put it to some pretty good use today. But yeah, that was heavy upper day. It's kind of, the dips are pretty heavy, everything else is pretty moderate, but yeah, I could get used to that kind of pump right there. So maybe if we come over here, yeah, haven't done a pose down in a while, so yeah, I haven't been able to come in here and flex after the workout for a while, so feels very good to be back. Very large, very in charge. But yeah, I will go do 15 more minutes of cardio, unfortunately, and then I will be getting out of here. Okay, I'll do the outro on here. Pretty good upper body, chest focused day. Some supplementary back movements. We're on the Stairmaster right now. Just gonna do 15 more minutes. I want to go home, but I want to stay determined, not motivated, determined. There's a difference. So I'm gonna finish this up. Probably just get on TikTok if we're being honest, and then go home and then try to eat enough protein and maybe not sleep in till like 11 again today. Have a little bit more time before the sun's still up. So that's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully you guys got it in today, or at least enjoy this video. It's good to make one after a while. Haven't made one just to make one quite some time, but I foresee a lot more of these coming out soon. Finally, I've been putting my room back together after moving out of my apartment. So got my little editing sphere all set up earlier, so should be good. Getting some good content out, having a good time. Maybe some travel vlogs too, hopefully. But with that, that was first video of the year. Happy New Year. So this is J-Bad Lens, or so I've been told I'm called, 2026, out.